A key component for applying discipline are choices, not commands. Choices allow your child to make decisions. Life is all about making decisions. As an adult, as a mom and dad, you have tons of decisions to make. And by God's grace, you're going to make godly decisions today and use godly words. But likewise, you want to give your child choices, not commands, so they learn to be godly decision makers, so that they, from the ages of 18 to 100, they can manage their own life. They don't need you around because you have effectively, lovingly applied the discipline. So how do you do that? Give your children choices. You ask, will you please? You use either or, you decide, and you use when you, then you. Now, let me explain that. I think it's good if you said to your child, if your child was being disrespectful, mom and dad, if you said, please be respectful, what is that? That's a command, that's a demand, that's an order. You didn't give your child a chance to make a decision. You told them what to do. Healthier, and I like will you please versus would you please, could you please, can you please. Will psychologically softer on the ears. Let me use the example of respect. If your child's being disrespectful, it will be, will you please be respectful? And then, if your child continues to be disrespectful, you go to the second step. Now, I know I said discipline the first time, but if you do want to give your child 2 chances, that's fine. You can be a little flexible at times on some issues. You could come back, either be respectful or go to timeout, you decide. And if a child continues to be disrespectful, it's so very important as a mom and dad to say, you decided. I hope and pray, mom and dad, your child will hear you decided thousands of times in your home. It's not I, beginning with the I pronoun, because that's control. I'm going to send you to timeout. I'm not going to let you watch TV. I'm not going to let you play outside. That will cause anger in your child as well because you're being controlling of them. And they're also not making choices. So whenever you give a consequence to your child, whenever you take away a privilege from your child, will you please always use the words, you decided. And then you give the consequence, like God with Adam and Eve in a sense, not in the Bible, you decided to leave the Garden of Eden because you ate the fruit. So it would be, will you please be respectful? Either be respectful or go to timeout. You decide. Continue disrespect. You decided to go to timeout because you're being disrespectful. That makes a huge difference in applying loving discipline to your child, and it also diminishes a lot of anger in your child because your child is in charge of their life and you're not ordering them around.